Peace, peace, spiritual girlies. It's Natasha, your fellow spiritual girly here at the Spiritual Girly Covenant. Okay? You already know I am coming through with a new moon in Sagittarius breakdown, pretty much. Y'all know today, Friday, December the 19th, it is a new moon, honey. And I would have posted it this rising. However, I had some things to do. I needed to cook for my family. My kids are home early from school, Ashe. So I am just now getting to this. But as you know, I got my notes. I got my notes written down. So without further ado, let's get into this last new moon of 2025 in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay? Listen, and it's a Venus day. Today is Friday, and we know that it is a Venus day. Ashe, this new moon is so fitting to close out our 2025 and welcome our 2026. Okay? This new moon is in Sagittarius. And if you're an astro girl or a lover of zodiac signs, then we know that Sag energy is expansive, okay? With fresh optimism, lots of movement, and adventure, okay? Sag is fiery, okay? It's a get up and go type of energy, which works tandem with change, evolving, and growing, which 2026 involves all of that. We also know that Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter, as we know, okay, is a planet of good fortune, optimism, abundance, and involves some loving of freedom to expand. So Sages are resourceful and luck seems to follow them. And this may explain why, being that they are ruled by Jupiter, the god of fortune. This new moon, spiritual girlies, is a really powerful one. Okay, this one is super powerful, and I know you hear a lot of us astro girls or spiritual girlies talk about different moons and how powerful they are. This one is powerful because it precedes your 2026, for one, right? But also it's a powerful one to set intentions and to activate them for your year-long journey ahead. With 2026 being the year of one, the year of the sun, which representing the horse, right? Your aligned soul's mission will reign supreme this coming year, okay? Your soul's mission will be very activated, okay? Especially if you've been doing the work, especially if you've been spending time shedding and doing what you're supposed to do, detaching, de-emphasizing people, decentering people, Ashe, okay? This is your literal reset, spiritual girlies. Your moment to rewrite your script and emphasize your authentic voice. Me as well. When I say spiritual girlies and I say you, I'm really speaking to me, okay? Not the past roles that you've mastered that was given to you. Okay, we are getting up out of these acting roles. We are getting up out of these characters that really do not suit us and these characters that we've been told to play. All right, so this new moon isn't for you to start rushing your goals. It isn't for you to start rushing your efforts, your ideas, or your plans, okay? This new moon is for you to consciously choose how to write your story moving forward. All right, the real version, the real you, leaving outdated beliefs, okay? This year of the sun is you choosing alignment over image, okay? This is no longer shrinking. This is being more grand in your truth, okay? So as we embody the energy of this new Sag moon and hopefully integrate its lessons, messages, and meaning into our next phases, let's keep in mind, spiritual girlies, this is vision over hustle, okay? This is calling over hustle. This new moon energy is destiny over hustle. And of course, it is sacred alignment over hustle. If any of you follow me on social media, especially TikTok, y'all know I did a video yesterday that was called Alignment over Hustle. pretty much it was about how alignment can take you places that your hustle could never. Check that out, okay? Let's keep in mind, spiritual girlies, this is your opportunity to spiritually expand and remember your why. Resetting your faith. Remembering your why, remembering why you were even sent here, remembering why you even came to planet Earth, okay? It was not to hustle and bustle. It was not to work 9 to 5. It's so crazy because I had a conversation with my son, my oldest son, last night. He'll be 21 on the 28th of this month. And I was telling him, because he's in Capricorn, very astute, leadership qualities and capabilities, you know what I mean? He loves to have his foundation grounded. He loves to be stabilized. And my son is such a go-getter. He's such a hustler. But I have to remind him, baby, that you also have to be in alignment. You can hustle while you want. If it's not meant for you, if it's not divine alignment, if it's not in divine timing, baby, you can hustle while you want. It would never come into fruition because it's just not for you. So alignment over hustle for sure. Okay? This is your moment again to remember your why and to reset your faith. Reset your faith. All right? If you're unsure, spiritual girlies, at this time, what the exact step is, allow the moon to reactivate direction in you. This new moon in Sagittarius is to activate direction for you and in you, okay? If you felt disconnected, if you felt doubtful or tired, listen, this new moon is your resetting point. This is literally your time to honor the energy of this new moon in Sagittarius, right? But it's also an amazing time to set your intentions and rest, reset, and refresh yourself, because 2026 will require your spiritual strength, fortitude, and tenacity. 2026 is going to be real busy for a lot of us, especially Aquarius, especially Pisces, okay? We are going to be busy for 2026, honey. So if it's been kind of slow right now due to the winter, due to, you know what I mean, you just kind of just catching your breath after all of the detachments and shedding and leaving that you've done, or people that left you that took place in 2025, then definitely take this time to reset, refresh, and realign yourself, okay? Because again, 2026 will require spiritual strength, fortitude, and tenacity. You got to remember that 2026 is also the year of one, the year of the sun, but it's also the year of the horse, okay? And what do horses do? They run fast. They take charge. They charge ahead, okay? And horses are focused on its mission, its destination, and its arrival point, all right? Expect your desires, wants, needs to be met, okay? Expect your wants, desires, and needs to be met very rapidly too. A lot of us have noticed, a lot of us spiritual girlies have noticed that we are manifesting way quicker than what we used to. And this is due to your soul's mission. This is due to your purpose. This is due to your life's work, but this is also due to your alignment. Baby, you've been doing the work so you can stay in alignment. You've been holding the frequency of abundance and luxury. You've been holding the frequency of the things that you want, need, and desire. So your manifestations are coming through rapidly. You are literally bringing down from the quantum into this material world, from the physical into the material world, all that you've ever wanted, needed, and desired, and more. You're literally been given the green light. You've literally been given like a universal, benevolent universal bag of abundance, okay? And because you, like I said, held your frequency and you've been doing the work to realign yourself and stay in that frequency, baby, listen, you are literally changing your world at literally the snap of your fingers, okay? You are now starting to take notice that your thoughts are literally creating your reality. And that is an amazing thing, okay? So expect your desires, wants, and needs to be met rapidly, because alignment will afford you and has afforded you and will continue to afford you abundance, more fitting spaces, and valuable opportunities. So no more fighting to be seen, okay? If you guys checked out my post, if you're in the Spiritual Girly Covenant group, I send out these notifications and posts. And I was basically saying that this year is for the creative, for the visionaries, for the artist, for the herbalist, for the brujas, the witches. Okay, this is for all of the weirdos, the geeks, the nerds. 2026 is calling for the indifferent. It's calling for those who were shunned. It's calling for those who were left out. Okay, and we couldn't sit at nobody's table of the fake and the phony and the shallow. Baby, 2026 is your year. Trust me. Just walk in your authenticity and stay integral. Okay? So, this new moon sets the tone for restructuring, not abandon what you're building. This is for restructuring, okay? And I felt like this when I was writing my notes, in conjunction with the new moon energy and the energy of Sag, this was personally for me, was like, I'm restructuring how I operate within my business. My business is a soul-led business. My brand represents me and all that I believe and all the work that I've put in and all of the shit that I had to transcend and transmute. That is what you get with Naturally You Cosmetics. That is what you get with Spiritual Girly Covenant, okay? So I and you and we, the collective, Ashe, we're just restructuring. We're not abandoning. Okay, so I know a lot of us this year in 2025, we were feeling not necessarily stuck, because stuck is a mind thing, but we were just kind of in like a moment of just like, okay, what am I doing? Right? Where am I headed? Where is this taking me? What does this mean for me? All of those things, okay? We have moments of doubt. You know what I mean? We had moments where we wasn't quite sure what the rest of the year was going to look like, or we wasn't quite even thinking about 2026, hell, because we were so wrapped up in 2025 and all of its emotional things that we went through, right? But this new moon is restructuring your ideas, restructuring your business, restructuring your life, your brand, restructuring your mind, restructuring how you operate. Baby, it's restructuring your friend groups, your social groups, your corporate world. Like, it's restructuring your emotional and spiritual world, okay? Not abandoning. So this new moon is perfect for soul-led adventures, okay? All right, this new moon is perfect for anything that is given to you by the Creator, that is given to you by the Great Mother, that is given to you by the Supreme Mother, okay? This 2026 is spirit-led. It is soul-led. We are showing up in our most highest, purest, and authentic form in 2026. And this new moon, this evening that is happening at 8:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Texas, so the new moon will be hitting at 7:44 Central Standard Time. This is perfect for setting intentions. What do you plan on doing? Who do you plan on being? How do you plan on allowing, flowing with ease all that you desire, all that you want, all that you need, all that you are creating? What does that look like? Ashe? So y'all know I love to leave y'all with 3 tips for this new moon in Sag energy. Okay? 1, think freedom. Think freedom in terms of time, money, and expression. Like, what does that look like to you? What does time freedom look like to you? What does money freedom look like to you? What does freedom to express yourself look like to you and for you? Tip number 2, conserve your energy. Be stingy with it. All right? Draining, non-reciprocal, everything must go. Cease and desist, sis. Conserve your energy more than anything, okay? 3, reclaim your truth. Reclaim your truth. What is truth to you? All right? You're a spiritual girly, okay? You don't get a pass, all right? Your level of abundance is connected to your integrity and your honesty. Being a spiritual girly, we have a duty. This isn't aesthetics for us. This isn't new age spirituality for us. This isn't a fad. This isn't, something that's going to come and go. A spiritual girly, this is what we do. We expand, we grow, we evolve, we teach, we assist, we help, we heal, we love, we nurture, we nourish with discernment. Okay? So show up in truth, show up and be integral. But show up, sis. Okay? So, for this new moon in Sag energy, you want to write your intentions. You want to do a new moon ritual. Okay, I have a new moon in Sagittarius ritual specifically for the Spiritual Girly Collective. Okay, you can get that on my site. You can download it. Okay, it's a digital download. It's a PDF. This is a ritual that you can do. It's very easy. Okay, it's very simple, but it's effective. Okay, this intentional ritual was downloaded straight from the cosmos, a benevolent universe, to give to you. Ashe. And if you've been following me for a while, you know my magic is potent. And if you know me on a personal level, the way that I've literally transmuted and alchemized my entire existence, and I continue to thrive and grow and expand through that, through my magic, through my root and shadow work, Ashe, then you know how powerful I can be. But again, we're just reflections of one another, right? We're just mirrors to one another. So everything that I'm doing is everything that you could do. Ashe? So take a look at my intentional rituals that I have listed on my website. I have 6 thus far, and I'll be adding more as I go. So just definitely check those out. But if you want to embody the energy of the new moon, if you want to harness this energy for your benefit in the year of 2026, then definitely check out naturalyoukosmetics.com. Go to shop and click on the new moon in Sagittarius ritual. If you haven't already, download my free app in the Apple App Store. That is Naturally the letter U Cosmetics. Naturally the letter U Cosmetics. That is in your Apple and Google Play stores. Download it today for free. Join the Spiritual Girly Covenant. Join my free book club. And yeah, download you an intentional ritual. Support your girly and enjoy this Friday.